Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, wa ba'd. My brothers and sisters, Ramadan al-Kareem comes to us with so many beautiful benefits. Let us be aware of them. My idea of sharing this with you every morning is so that you can become aware of them and then practice them. As I said, the purpose of these reminders is to help us to become aware. And so therefore, whichever hadith you hear, whichever piece of advice you hear, I request you to make dua for me. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and enable me to say that which is beneficial for me and you. And I request you make notes and try to implement it in your life. The purpose of all knowledge is not the knowledge itself. The purpose of the knowledge is to implement it in your lives. It is like having a map with you. In the days before GPS, we used to drive with maps. It's like having a map with you. The purpose of the map is to enable you to go forward on the right road, right? If you just look at the map and you trace your finger on the lines of the map and you say this is this town, this town, this town, it makes no sense. The idea is to follow that map. And that map Allah has given us, and that map is Ramadan. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu reported in a hadith in Muslim, fasting is a shield. So when one of you is fasting, he should neither indulge in obscene language, nor should he raise his voice in anger. If someone insults him or attacks him verbally, then let him say, I am fasting. And asahim, let him say, I am fasting, and don't engage with that. Again, as I said, all of these things are for us to develop these beautiful habits. So when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, do not engage in obscene language, don't curse, don't use bad language, don't say shameless things, and don't raise your voice in anger, because anger is a form of madness. It's a form of insanity where a person loses control over their intellect, they lose control over their behavior, and they start behaving as if they are mad. Now that's the reason why it is something to be very careful of and avoid at all costs. And the way to do that is, in the month of Ramadan, say I'm fasting, but even otherwise, say you are fasting because you're fasting from obscene language. You're fasting from expressing anger in an inappropriate way. You can express anger in an appropriate way without yelling and screaming and cursing. Just tell the person, I'm very sorry, what you did was very wrong. It makes me very angry. I'm very upset with you. Do this. This is the way to do that. With dignity, speak to the person in a nice manner. No need to yell, no need to curse, no need to use bad language. We ask Allah to enable us to use Ramadan to change our lives for the better for the rest of our lives. Wa sallallahu ala nabil kareem wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.